in Git and GitHub video tutorial series. My name is Azhar Slim. In this tutorial, we'll discuss how to push our repository to GitHub and how to generate SSH keys. So I'm here in github.com and I delete my previous repository which we made in our last video tutorial. Let's go and create a new repository. I'm using here the same name and keep default settings. Just save without, I'm not putting any description or anything here. Last time just I showed these commands. Now we will discuss. First, readme. We discuss what is readme md and as well, and git init, when we have to initialize our git. Add, it's used to add a file in our git. And commit, after add we have to commit, means save our file. And this m, it's a message we have to give first title, then space hyphen, means message. Again we have to type a description. Next is a branch. We create here a branch main. Next, after create a branch, remote add region and this URL. It will generate our push and pull request URL. And in last, git push u origin main. When we run this command, and it will push our request to github.com. And next time if I type git push, by default the main origin, mean the main branch will be hit, or our code will be pushed in main branch. About branch, in next video tutorial we'll discuss. It's a very useful and save over a lot of time. And here, if we are pushing our existing repository, then first you have to generate your origins or URLs for git and push. After that, branch. Then next, push your repository to GitHub. So now I'm going to use SSH. Now I'm going to create a new file. I will use previous name. I'm not typing here anything, and just commit this new file and copy this. If you see here in SSH, here we can see the message, you don't have any public SSH key in your GitHub account. So we have to generate our SSH key and add in our account. I'm going to copy this link, and here in my VS Code, open a new terminal. I'm going to clone this repository, git clone. And we successfully make clone of our repository. Here's the file which we created now. It's an empty file. And here in terminal, if I type here ls, it's give us a demo directories here. I have to change my directory. cd means change directory, demo, and I have here one file. So I'm going to type here something, say demo project. This is demo project. And let's make it save. I'm going to make another file here. Touch means we have to touch means generate a file. It's a git command touch and index.html. We generate a file here. So here I'm going to type some HTML code. Okay, I type some HTML code here. If we check our git status, we have one modify file which I type something is here, and next index.html, it's untracked file, means git don't know what is this, and it's a unknown file. So I have to add this file in my git. So let's type here git add, and here we have to type the file name as they show us here. So index.html. So if I type git add and index.html, only this file will be add in my git. So let's assume if we have here 100 or 1000 files, then it's a very difficult to add one by one. For this we use here git add dot. Now we add it. If I check status, it's ready for committed, and one file is modified and other is a new file. So let's make it commit. Git commit -m means a message. Here message I'm going to type index file is created or added. Next, if I type here -m, it's a description. So this is index file description. Hit enter. Now two files change, and here's the insertion and deletion, and we create the mode. Okay, the next step is push. So I'm going to my GitHub, and let's go to settings. For generate SSH keys, here you can find in left side SSH and GPG keys. Currently I don't have any SSH key. Here you can check out a guide how to generate SSH keys. So if I click here, here's about and checking existing SSH keys, and here you can find in number 3rd generating a new SSH key. If I click here, if you're using Windows, use this tab. For Linux, I'm currently in Mac. So first of all, you have to run this command. So in Mac, if you are using a legacy system, doesn't support this ED25519 algorithm, then you have to use this command. So I will use this command. I'm going to my terminal. Currently I'm this directory. Let's go and make it clear. The command is not copy. I'm going to copy. Let's go in our terminal, and here you have to enter your email address, and this email address which you are using in your GitHub account. So I enter here my email address, hit enter. Oops. By mistake I copy this $sign. I have to remove. Now it's generate our private key pair, and here you have to enter the file name. So currently, because I'm in demo directory, what file name I want to keep, I have to type here. I'm using here testing. If I hit enter, then it will ask show message interface or empathy. I'm going to make it empathy. This generate our SSH key. Here is two files. You can see one is testing.pub and one is testing. It's a pub. Our pub stand for public key. So this one is used in our GitHub. If I check here, cat testing.pub, here is our key, public key, which we have to use in our GitHub account. I'm going to make it copy. Let's go in GitHub settings, SSH, and here it's add new key. Here you have to give a title. I'm giving a testing. Just save it. I successfully add this SSH key in my GitHub, and this testing, you have to keep it save. It's your private key. And the next is testing.pub. It's your public key. So let's see the documentation. What is next? Now we successfully generate our key pair, and after that we have to run this eval to run in background our agents, SSH agent. So hit enter. Done. Next we have to open our config, and in our config you have to paste this code. I'll use my terminal. The command is not copy. Again, I'm going back and make it copy, paste here. You can see I already have this config file, and I save this code. So if you find this kind of message, the file doesn't exist, then you have to make this file, and after that you have to open and save this code. At the last, add this key, this private key SSH agent in your keychain. So if you don't have this option in your Mac, just go to here and read the instruction and add. So I already make the setup, and this is the last option. After that everything is done. Now I'm going to push my file. Let's go in our repository. We have here one file. I'm typing here git push u, and I'm giving here my main branch, and it's done. It's on our main branch, the remote branch. We upload successfully. If I go here and if I reload, now you can see index.html and readme.md. If I open this index.html, here you can see the piece of code which we added just now. And now I'm going back to my demo, and here our message which we type index file is added, which we make. So again, if I add something here, say np lorem ipsum sar dummy text, and I just make it save, clear our terminal, git status. Now I have one modify file and two untracked. This file I don't want to upload, so now this, in this case, I have to add only index.html, git, then sorry, not add, only commit, git commit m, then this time I'm typing here index file update. I'm not typing here the description. Let's make it hit enter. It's giving us your branch is up to date with origin main, and here it's showing us the stage commit, and showing index.html. Sorry, I have to type here index.html. Now it's done. If I check the status, git status, we have only two untracked file, and here we are filling a message for push or publish. If I reload here and let's open this index file, here nothing has happened. We have to push. So now I'm going to use git push, and done. If I reload, go to index.html, here you can see the dummy text which I added is appearing here. So it's a very easy and simple how to generate SSH keys and attach with a project and push requests. In next video tutorial we'll discuss more commands which we can use in our Git.